You see, when I hear the citizens of Ghana complain, I laugh. Because we are some funny people. We are some funny people. We make our own mistakes, then turn around and look for someone to blame. I don't even know why we blame our presidents. I don't know why. Because we put them in power. And how did we put them in power? We have chosen delegates who select during primaries, right? And those delegates, how do they pick the primaries? They pick their candidates based on how much they are given. So these delegates who have been chosen to select the people or the candidates with the right and the right record, like track record, and also based on merits, these people collect money from the candidates before they pay. Some even give them land to pay to vote for them. So if we are living in a country where we are looking for experts, people who can do the job, to come and vie for the presidential position, these delegates are picking them based on how much they pay. So after the delegates pick them, we have no choice but to vote for the ones that they chose. So we have no choice to decide that, okay, this person is not the one for the job. So in this Ghana, everything is flawed when it comes to our presidential candidates. It is flawed from the beginning. Every position in Ghana is for sale. Because if you are paying for a delegate to vote for you, that means you are paying for the position. So I ask myself, why do Ghanaians complain? Why do we complain? We trust these delegates to make a decision for us. They go out there and take money to vote for the person that we are hoping will be the right person to lead the country. And guess what they are doing? They are basically taking money before they select these people to come and run for the presidential candidate. So right there and there, it is flawed. The person is in that position to run for the president, not based on his merits, but based on the fact that he's been able to pay the delegates well. In Ghana, these citizens, most of them don't even know anything about democracy. They have no idea. These people vote based on which tribe they belong to. Or they are voting because they feel like, okay, if I vote for this person came to my village and gave me, some bag of rice. So let me vote for that person. They are voting because their pastors told them to vote for this particular person. So if the majority of the people are voting not based on policies, but rather on these type of reasonings, then how can we ever get the right person to rule the country? Why do you think that these candidates are always running from pastor to pastor? Because they know that majority of Ghanaians are Christians. And if they go to these churches appealing to them, the pastors will be able to convince their members to vote for them. So most of these people are voting not based on policies. Most Ghanaians don't even know or understand policies. But yet, they are voting for a president. Some will vote because they feel like, hey, this person put street lights in my hood, so let me vote for them for that. It is part of their jobs to put street lights. It is part of their job to fix the road. Those are basic things that they are supposed to do. It is part of their mandate. So I don't know why you should vote for someone because they came to fix your road. This is the reason most MPs and all that, before elections, they get on the road and start trying to fix roads. And the dumb Ghanaians always vote for them because we are dumb. Let me leave the presidential candidates aside. Let's come to the people who are on radio, who are supposed to be the watchdog, who are supposed to make sure they feed the people with the right information. All these presenters are bought. They are all doing stomach direction presentation. Whoever pays them, they speak for those people. But under normal circumstances, these people are supposed to be neutral. They are supposed to be neutral to give us the unbiased opinions. But guess what? Because they are all trying to feed their families, they take money from a certain candidate and they decide to speak in favor of them. So how can we ever vote right? Because everything that they are disseminating through the radio, the airwaves, it is all paid for. So when you study journalism, they have something called he who pays the piper calls the tune. So anyone who is able to pay the presenter, you will control the information the presenter puts out there. But these presenters are not supposed to be doing that. They are supposed to give us their unbiased opinions so that we can decide who to vote for. But these people are paid for. Let's put them aside. Let's come to the influencers, from musicians to movie actors and who else? All the influencers in Ghana. These people are there to make sure that since we have been supporting them, they should be there to make sure that they endorse someone that they believe can do the job. They are there to make sure they can voice out their opinion. To let these people know that these people know the problems that we are going through. But guess what? These influencers, they will go out there, take money, and they don't care what happens to the rest of the country. Look at these influencers. None of them give a damn. All they care about is making money. Once they are able to get some money to build a house and feed their family, they don't care who gets to rule the country. So if you have realized, all the stars in Ghana, they all belong to a certain party. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. But you are supposed to choose a party based on the fact that they have good policies and you believe they can run the country well, not because you have taken money from them. We complain about this nation not thriving, this nation not growing. Look at some of the MPs that we have in parliament. They have no clue about governance. They are there because they had the money to pay their way, to get votes. And I don't blame them. I blame the citizens. These citizens, they are so hungry to the point that all they need is 50, 20 cities and they will vote for you. But they are not thinking about the future. Look at our influencers. They don't make any impact in our society when it comes to growth. We support them hoping that when they get in the right position, they will be able to, at least fight for what we are fighting for. The problems that we go through. We are hoping that when they get there, they will be able to fight for us. But when they get there, all they care about is what goes in their pockets. There's so much mediocrity in Ghana because no one is an expert. They don't look for experts. They go with who has the name, who is more popular. You get me? Look at some of your influencers. How many of them are well knowledgeable about anything? In Ghana, always comedy, always nonsense. That's all we know. That's why the nation is not thriving. The nation is going in circles. Until we elevate mentally, this is what we will keep seeing. The nation will never thrive. You already know what it is, man. My name is Jebi the Mogul, and this is the Mogul View. Make sure you subscribe. Peace.